Shalom all. Ariel Bar Tzadok here from the KosherTorah School, KosherTorah.com. I have to forgive my my dress. I just got back from Gold's Gym. You know, I work out Gold's Gym all the time here, whether it be Allentown or anywhere else. And I wanted to pick up and share a message of a continuation with what I was talking about recently in a class I did on Facebook Live, and which is now, of course, on YouTube, as this class, I hope, certainly will be too, on the topic of Kabbalistic Talmud. You see, when we talk about the Talmud Bavli, as I was trying to discuss in my class, and I had some technical difficulties, really strange things. I had my computer plugged into the wall, and apparently the electricity wasn't flowing. Weird stuff. But, you know, I'm kind of used to things like that happening. So when we come to understanding the Talmud deals with real life in this world. The halacha is how we apply the universal laws to real life in this world. So many people come to the study of Kabbalah, and when they study Kabbalah, they want to be mystical. They want to leave this world. They want to experience higher, different dimensional planes and the like, without realizing that this world right here, sorry about that, this world is where it's at. This is the world that we recite, for example, in the Lechadodi song. We say, Sof Maaseh b'machshava tehillah. This world, even though it was the last thing to be created, was actually the first thing in the divine mind. This physical plane in which we exist has vital essence and importance, like the anchor, which balances all the higher realms and worlds. And therefore, the mode of consciousness which dominates this physical plane, which is the rational intellect. That's what we call the Sefirat Binah. The Partsuf is called Ima, and we refer to this as Teshuvah, the place of repentance, and we also refer to it as the world to come. So let's not get so metaphysical and spiritual and thinking that we're leaving this physical world. No. If you remember, the focus in Torah is resurrection, meaning we come back to this physical world to fix it, repair it, elevate it, and therefore this is what we call tikkun. The Talmud is the teaching which teaches us how this is done. We don't learn halacha, practical law, from the Talmud. The Talmud itself says that actually, Tractate Nidat, Daf Vav. Eno lomdim halacha mipi Gemara. But it teaches us the flow, the energy, which is necessary for us to understand how to apply the practice in the subjective applications of everyday life. So for those of you who want to practice the Aliyah School of Ascent, remember the purpose of going up isn't to stay up, it's to bring the light from above below. And that's why you'll always hear me focus and placing emphasis on physical exercise, proper diet, even martial arts and all these other things, because that's bringing the light, the Shefa, down to this earth, practically, realistically, and true. This is Kabbalistic Talmud. All the secrets of the kosher occult, if you allow me to use such a term, you'll find in the Talmud. And yes, like I said, the Talmud is an encyclopedia. It includes within it all things, all knowledge, good, bad, right, wrong, true, false, because that's what encyclopedias do. And you will notice with the ebb and flow of the movement of the Talmudic mind, you could see how it understands things, how it opens up the Sfirat Binah and allows the flow of Chokhmah, the Mohin, to come in. This builds what we call the parts of Zah. And Zah, of course, flows into Nok. This is all Lorianic terminology, but for those of you who study Kabbalah, you should understand this and recognize that the greatest Kabbalistic text ever written is the Talmud Bavli. And it, more than the Zohar, contains the secret of tikkun for this world. These are the secrets that I want to reveal to you. And I might add, there seems to be forces of opposition that don't want this material out there, because it will set the mind free. It will set you free, because it will give you clarity of mind. It'll give you light in darkness. It'll give you order in chaos. It'll give you clarity in confusion. That is tikkun. That is what this is all about. That's what our Kosher Torah school is all about. That is what Kabbalistic Talmud is all about. I will be releasing classes. I will be giving information out. And I hope and pray that somehow, some way, somebody out there is going to recognize our financial needs for our school and appropriately support us. And, it just popped into my head a thought. For those of you who know, I'm looking for a rabbanit for our Kosher Torah school. No, I'm not just looking for a girlfriend, God forbid, or even a wife. I need someone who's spiritually capable and able to truly be a proper role model, physically, spiritually, emotionally, intellectually. So, you got that proper person out there, well, tell them to contact the Kosher Torah school, right? We're always looking, I'm looking personally, but this is more than that. This is about us now. We must learn the proper ways. We must practice the proper things. We can no longer tolerate phantasaical, extremist religions. We must get back to the real center path. Babel is the place of confusion. We must bring clarity to confusion. We must bring order to chaos. Long before that was a Masonic teaching, that was our teaching. That is what the Kabbalistic Talmud, the teachings, is all about. So I pray, God be willing, in classes to come, once I get showered and dressed up as a rabbi again. Sorry, but like I say, for those of you who don't know me personally, you should know I tend to be rather, what's the word? I improvise things. If a thought comes to my mind and I really believe it in my heart to be true, I do that. I just got back from the gym, so I actually came down here and just turned on the camera. I was going to go live, but I figured, I don't want to mess with things. So I'm recording this, and I'm going to upload it. And I hope you'll listen, and I hope you'll take these things to heart. And God bless, God be willing, we're going to work together, we're going to learn together, we're going to grow together. Let's make a difference in this world together. God's blessings to us all. Talk to you all soon. Shalom.